My name is Marine Lance Corporal Duncan Mathis. I was severely injured by a non-explosive booby trap while serving in southern Afghanistan. This resulted in me breaking about 85% of the bones of my body and eventually losing my left leg below the knee. So this is my wife, Veronica. I call her Ellie. We met in Houston, I don't know what year. 2018. Ellie was the first person that blatantly refuses to treat me like I'm an amputee. Refuses to see me as a patient, refused to see me as fragile. That was extremely refreshing. She's been phenomenal since day one.
First thing that stood out to me about Duncan was his southern charm, that's for sure. He's been a gentleman since day one.
So we have a 1-year-old, and she's been an absolute joy. Very, very surprising development, but wouldn't change it for the world. Really been helpful for me. The past year or so, had some tough mental health stuff going on, so having just a bundle of joy to wake up to every morning, and she's always in a good mood. We really, really lucked out. She's a very happy baby, very social baby. I knew I was gonna be a Marine probably from the age I was 8. So pretty much my entire youth was geared towards that, making sure I was physically fit, making sure I was in junior ROTC in high school to try to get that free little rank. And then when I got to the fleet, it was absolute paradise. That's all I wanted, was to be in the line with the guys, doing what we were supposed to be doing. It was extremely fulfilling, and I was very, very lucky to do some very, very cool things. Day of my injury, I remember everything. Our movement at night was really distorted how well we could see the ground. We all get that gut feeling, something's off, something's weird. You get it a lot when you're in combat, so you pay attention to it, you scan, you look around, you check your boxes. Safety off, looked around, nothing. All right, so I went to take a step and the ground just disappeared under me. So ended up falling 83 feet straight down. My left leg was fully extended, so just shattered pretty much everything on my left side up to my hip. The only reason that I survived was because I had all my plates in and my body just kind of stopped at my hips. I was down there for about 4 hours solo. Being a very proud Marine, I never thought that the bottom half of a U.S. airman would be something that I was looking forward to. But having Nathan Schmidt come down on a winch and get me, it was unreal. So he patched me up best he could, got me on that winch, and then I went topside. Got me on the medevac bird, and then I got to transfer to Walter Reed and start the very long process. The toll it's taken on me depends on the day. My body was so broken that the mental health part and the brain injury part kind of got not swept under the rug, but kind of pushed into the B column. Tried to save my leg for about a year. And then once my leg was amputated, I'd say it probably took away about 40% of the pain. After that, it was 6 months and I was running and I was lifting and I was squatting. And it was amazing to be able to get rid of as much bad as I could and hang on to as much good as I could. We live in Houston now. That's where Ellie's family is. I think the house was built in like 74. Everything's tight. All the doorways are tight. It's split level.
It's been very heartbreaking seeing him struggle, and he can't even enjoy or be comfortable in his own home because his wheelchair doesn't fit in the restroom. And I've seen him try and crawl and pull his wheelchair so he can just go get something in the kitchen or go to bed. So it's been really, really hard, and I just wish I could fix it, but yeah.
I first heard about Homes for Our Troops through Matt Gratian. He told me that he had hooked up with HFOT, and he's like, dude, they listen. They want to get to know you and your family, so they make sure that they fulfill the needs that you need. It just really solidified that I knew I was with the right organization. I know some of the things I'm looking forward to with the adaptations at the house are not having cabinets under everything. It'd be really nice to come home and be able to genuinely take my leg off and not have to worry about it again. If I could just stay seated and roll to the kitchen. Yeah, that would definitely be a huge pain relief and a huge stress relief.
And it's honestly not just about the features of the home, maybe it would allow us to want to bring more kids into our family and have all the babies. And I know with a mortgage-free home, there's just so many opportunities. It's endless opportunities.
So H5 gives us a way for me to deal with, process, and be okay with my injuries instead of just unloading all of that on her. Having healing instead of medication, that's what that home is. That's what H5 is. It's healing. It's not medication. It lets you move on. It lets you be able to see the future.
We're very, very grateful for this entire process.